music. We're actually going to have it keep going in the background, so just let me know if it's too loud or not. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's me, the OAF. Currently, the time locally is 0800 hours, 40 minutes past 40. Locally in the Eastern Time Zone, 20 minutes away before the Switch 2 presentation starts. Yep, I see the avatar still loading, dear. Thank you very much. It was just loaded before we started stream, so I don't know why it's not loading in yet. Oh, you know what it is? Let's see if we can get this fixed. So goddamn weird. So goddamn weird. Come on. Oh, before I forget, dear, you crack the window, please. Just so there's a little bit of cool air coming in. It's already starting to get warm. Muggy in here. Not like in the good way of like having a mug root beer or anything, which again, not sponsored. Just bringing up the comparison. Well, that's gonna be odd if the avatar is not gonna want to load up. So how about this? I do that. Because as much as I love Pyrite Town, I need to think. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Like I said, it's currently 20 minutes till or so before we have the Switch 2 presentation. I'm trying to get my goddamn avatar to load up, but apparently it's not wanting to do so for some goddamn reason. And I tested this before stream and it was working fine, so I don't get why. Let's just like this again. Discord, don't do this. Don't do this to me, Discord. Now I'm connected. Loading, loading. What's up, LH? What's up, my dude? Yeah, it's still loading, and I don't get it. Like, it was just working before stream. Like, it works on the other source, and I don't get why it's not working here. So just give me, just a couple of seconds. PLD! Yo, what's up? Good to see you 8 hours later. Yeah, you're right, LH. You're right. Technology sucks at times, most of the times. So I guess what I could do is I'll go to the pure gameplay screen, because we already know that even though the avatar takes some time to load up on this screen, at least on this screen it'll load up a little bit quicker, hopefully. I say hopefully, and there's no goddamn, for sure way to know if it's actually going to want to load in or not. And I know what it is too. It's because Discord needs to be open for this to work, but at the same time, if Discord's open, it could cause a crash or something like that. So really try my best not to have a crash happen. Oh, now my avatar wants to load in. Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna use this screen. Why not? So welcome. Good morning, one, good morning all. Last night, this morning, our late night last night, I guess you could say, was our finale of our yearly Dark Souls 1 Remastered playthrough. Seems like that's going to be our spring game from here on out, so every single spring, that's literally what we're playing. How'd I sleep, PLD? Oh, not too bad. Got me a couple hours. I slept all right. Got a little bit of sleep. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you. How did you sleep, PLD? How did you sleep, LH? I see you in there, LH. Slept not too bad. But yeah, no, today is the presentation for the Switch 2, finally. It's been since March 3rd, 2017, so it's been 8 years and 1 month since the Switch came out. You slept alright, but your shoulder's a little sore? Yikes. I'm sorry about that, my guy. I was feeling a little bit of sore shoulder last night when I was getting to bed, and I think it's the after effects from when my upper back, my chest has been hurting this past weekend. I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. Shore soldier, yeah, right. A shore soldier. Wouldn't that be like a Coast Guard guy or something like that? But yep, Dark Souls 1 Remastered is done. That might be part of the OAF exports playlist or series, just like Phantom Pain. Give you guys some updates. Yes, we're continuing on with more of the uploads of the Zelda Timeline series from last year's streams. We're still uploading Link to the Past, so we're continuing on with the Downfall timeline, or the timeline playthrough series. When Link to the Past is done being uploaded, we have next, and this is weird because we reflected the streams based on the 2018 rewriting that was put into Hyrule Encyclopedia, where they switched out that Link's Awakening happens after A Link to the Past, and I still don't see how that's possible. But personally, I still think that A Link to the Past happens before the Oracle games, which, yeah. But I think the Oracle games still happen before Link's Awakening, you know? It's one of those things where, I mean, if the hero was already on a raft returning home to Hyrule from a previous adventure, wouldn't that be Holodrum and Labrina? But, you know, it's one of those things, neither here nor there. Morning, dear, Mrs. Oaf. Jesus Christ. PLD is like, LH sold soldered seashells for soul. Oh, I can't speak. But yes, we'll be continuing on with the A Link to the Past uploads here this week, as well as more Phantom Pain uploads from the OAF Exports series. LH says, I've been pondering upon it, and there are some curious things that could have led to that choice, and even then, I think a better placement might be elsewhere for the Oracles. That is true, LH, and that's one of the many things I've been wanting to sit down with you and discuss, because you know, you and me and Dan sit down and talk Zelda talk. You'll be like that for a while. Shore soldiers sold salt. Damn it, that's the one word that I'm fucking up on. Seashells for sore shoulders. Jesus Christ. I think I know where you might be going with that too, LH. That is a full Metal Gear Solid Lalilulelo. Who are the Patriots and Lalilulelo? Okay. Christ. Yep. Oh, those are those April showers. Brings Mayflower. Anyway, but yes, yes. So the switching of windy up there, up north there, I could tell because we're having a little bit of rain, thunder, lightning, a little bit of snow and sleet today. Okay, can y'all help me real quick with a Link's Awakening question? Sure, PLD. The Great Windy North. And we come from the good old Great Windy City. What's up, PLD? Yeah, LH and I can help you out. What's up? I think of nobody better than LH to help out with Zelda questions, though, because, like, it's literally LH, so... But what's up, PLD? What's going on? Is Link asleep during the adventure of the game? Yeah. Well, he's in a dreamland created by the sleeping windfish. Yes. Yes, LH is correct about that. That's the whole connection of you and the windfish are one and the same, but they're not one and the same. They're just merely connected by a mental link through the dream state. If he stays asleep too long, he could die. That is also true. Yes, LH. To my knowledge, at the end of Link's Awakening, when you see Colin disappear, right? That's where I keep saying Colint, the people of Colint, were real. I mean, yeah, they were just figments of the windfish's imagination, expanded by the people that the hero of legend encountered. Very similar to why a lot of the inhabitants in Majora's Mask's terminal looked a lot like the inhabitants of Hyrule. It's supposed to be like, you know, you're asleep, you're in a dream state, but a lot of it, when it says like it's a little bit too real to be dreamlike, that could be true. My interpretation, at the very minimum, is when the island disappears and Marin's song plays when that seagull flies over. That's literally Marin. She became a seagull like she wanted to. Because it seems like the island of Colin, everybody there, are real, but they're not real as in the living sense of you and I. I think LH already knows where I'm going to go with this, but it seems like, you know, all of these people and the island were created by the Nightmare, aka Deathel. Deathel is the one that took total control of the windfish, putting it into a sleep for so long. So you have this, like, demonic entity taking down a deity and putting it to sleep. What if I told you, PLD, that Deathel, the nightmare from Link's Awakening, very well could be null? PLD is like, okay, I always took it as Colin as an actual place, but its source being the windfish streaming, leaking magic or whatever out to create the island of people. That Marin became such a strong connection with Link that her existence stayed outside the windfish even after waking up. Bellum versus Ocean King, Deathel versus Windfish. Yep. Bilosite versus Levius. Three Celestic or three demigod sky whales possessed by malicious beings. Deathel, capital letter with an I. Yep. Oh yeah. Oops. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the L is actually an I, so it's Deathy. Death Eye. Yep. There you go, LH. Which LH, I cannot wait for that um thing you announced not too long ago. Pretty stoked for that. You know what I mean? If you need any help at all, please let me know, and I will be happy to help out any way I can possibly can. Um, I know I probably already told you and Dan this, LH, but the project I talked to you guys about like last year, that's still gonna happen. That's still gonna happen. That's something that I need to get a little bit. I've been on a standstill with my work schedule. Oh, I understand, LH. I understand. If you're still in the same job that you were at a couple months ago when we were talking about that, well, let's just say I know all too damn well what's going on, and it's just infuriating. But it also pertains to one of the topics that we don't really cover here on the channel, so I can definitely talk with you about that later on because it drives me up a wall. I know it probably drives you up a wall, and man, the only thing I could really say about that is pertaining to the ones in charge out there. Why can't we just all be friends? Do we really need to go back to 60 years, 30 years, 100 years, 200 years? Do we really need to go back to that? Why don't we have every single person who hates each other sit down and watch or play the Metal Gear Solid series? And then that way they'll find out how minuscule they actually are. And their bombs. And then, but there you go. Oh, man. But day is the switch to direct. Finally. Oh, wait, the standstill of the work schedule might be pertaining to the other thing. Oops. That just hit me. Pertaining to the big thing. The big thing, yeah, the big thing. Which I might have to talk to you a little bit more about after stream, LH, because I never asked you when you're planning for that. Now I think about it, because I know we talked about it, and you were planning for this year, but like, now that I'm thinking about it, are you planning like summer or fall? Everything, the job, the nuptials, busy. Yeah. LH is a busy dude, like, both on and offline. I can attest to that. God, LH, you and I, we've known each other 3 years at this point? Spring of 2022? Yeah, it's gotta be since then. Holy crap. Well, was it spring of 2022 or was it fall of 2022? Because I know that... Yeah, no, that is right. Yeah, we became friends... Well, I sent you the first message, like, 2021, but I was really scared of sending it to you because we already know the story of I was a huge fanboy. And now, here I am being like, hey, buddy! But yeah, it was, I think, 2021 I sent you that message, but 2022 we actually became friends and started talking about this time, so it's been 3 years. Wow! Oh, wow. Wow, yeah. And I've known PLD, and I think it is wild, yeah. And I've known PLD and Dan for, oh god, I think roughly about the same time. Roughly about the same time, too, yeah. 3 years at this point, maybe a little bit more. I don't know, but that is so cool. Like that just hit me. I'm like, oh, holy crap! Wait, is it already spring already? Yeah. Has it already been 3 years? Wow. On to the next, buddy. Holy shit. Holy crap, the big 3. Oh my god, and it's starting. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh my god, everybody, it's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. I've got a water bottle in the way. Alright, boys, girls, and everybody out there, welcome to the Nintendo Switch 2. The office intensifies. Everybody stay fucking calm! I gotta rewatch that now. Here we go. Oh, that's a good sign right off the bat. To start the directs now. Yep, new Mario Kart.
Let's go! Yahoo!
This is good. Like, to a point that I think everybody is watching this around the globe. That's why the quality had to go down on the goddamn video. Oh, we're Moo Moo Meadows cows now. What? And we can wall jump now. Fucking costumes? Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. That's basically Gran Turismo Mario.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, it's very good.
I'm
indeed,
Takuhiro
LH.
Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm
And that
Tetsuya Sasaki,
music.
the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Oh my god. Planes? Wait, Diddy Kong Racing is
A
back.
brand new entry in the Mario Kart series
Wait a
is launching
second.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
Planes,
system.
Boats,
Welcome to
and
this
cars.
vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Guys.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Guys.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Oh my god.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
What?
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Knockout Tour. Yeah, that's literally like Forza and Horizon and all that shit.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
So like F-Zero
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Yeah, same here, LH. I think we
You
have
can
a
also
new Mario
freely
Kart
drive
game
around this
for
vast world in free roam.
each year's Mario Kart tournament when we do it on New Year's and
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
oh my god, I'm
So
sold.
drive wherever your
Open
heart
world
takes you.
Mario Kart.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
Oh my god, LH,
And
let's
even
do
take
this.
photos together at different locations.
Pirate Waluigi. Oh, I'm so getting
A
this.
brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
So many things.
More details
now.
about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Wow. Starting off strong.
Mario Kart
Hot
World
damn.
launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
It's a launch title. Oh my god.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
So is the rumor about it being a mouse true
And on
as
the
well?
right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Oh my god.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
They brought back the C button.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
And now the audio's desynced.
That was me. That was you. So quick.
Oh my god, the C button's chat.
Wait, no.
C button is co-op.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends
Okay,
and
I
family
need to
while
alter
playing a
the
game.
quality real quick.
Should we follow you?
It's already on. Never mind.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
No way.
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's okay.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu
It's
and
Discord.
turn on game screen sharing,
Great job. Good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to pause real quick so we can try to get an audio sync going back again, but they just added Discord to goddamn Nintendo. What? What? Whoa!
Good job. There we go. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh shoot! Oh! Ooh!
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh my god!
Yay.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You can chat to your
Yep,
heart's
New Horizons
content,
can be ported
even
over.
while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that
And you
one.
can
It's
play
so
different
hard, right?
games at the
So-
same time. It
Oh
is
wow!
Discord.
I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute.
So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
LH, you do know
Guys,
that this means that
Lost,
Where'd you go?
we can get.
or expand another friend's game screen.
Oh my god.
You gotta get above.
This is
above
insane.
That, wall that's
This
to
is
your left.
insane.
You're almost there. It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait,
Co-op will never be the same. That's exactly correct. It will be
Ooh,
better.
okay.
Oh, nice.
And not just that.
Let's take a picture here.
For
Okay, you
people
ready?
like us, LH, when we have to do group research,
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your
and we need to
pose
see
beats.
each other's screens,
On the right
but we're
Joy-Con
not,
2 controller,
you
there's
know,
an
near
additional
the
button.
computer, but we're near the Switch.
With the C button, you can
we
pull
don't
up a
have
chat
to worry
menu.
about connecting it to the computer.
Wait,
For
actually,
research
guys,
and
I
stuff,
got a call
we can
coming right now,
literally
so, I'll
have
be
a
right back,
game
yeah?
chat and video sharing through
Here,
the
you
goddamn
can quickly
Switch
and
too.
easily
Oh
mute
my
yourself
God.
and more. And there's this.
What?
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Oh my god.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
Oh my.
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a
God.
game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
There you go. I bet you like
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh,
Is that a brand new Mario?
No, wait,
it's
wait,
not.
go left,
And
go
then-
left.
Oh,
Left.
I'll let you fix
If I go a
it.
little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
That's Jamboree. Alrighty.
Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families.
This is nuts.
All together, anytime, anywhere.
LH.
Game
It just
chat.
came to mind. Imagine you, me, and Dan.
What
were
did you
doing,
think?
Like,
In
notes
developing
for a
Game
new
Chat,
video.
our goal was for you to
And
enjoy
we need to
playing
have
online
like
with
3
others
different
more
Zelda
closely,
games up at the same
including
time, but
family
we
and
need to see
friends.
all 3 Zelda
Almost as if
games
you're
at
all
the
playing
same
together in the
time.
same place.
And let's say we're not available to all 3 be at the computer at the
The
same
camera
time.
you saw in the trailer is the
This
Nintendo
is
Switch 2
perfect.
camera,
This is perfect.
which will be available on the
I could
same
have
day
Tears of the
as
Kingdom
Switch 2.
open. You could have Breath of the Wild. He could have Ocarina of Time open, for
A Nintendo
instance.
Switch Online membership will be required to use
And we
Game
could
Chat.
see each other's screens.
However,
That's so cool.
since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
So it's like the Game Chat on the
Additionally,
app,
Game Chat
but
supports
better.
the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app,
Oh
and different
my
settings
God,
can be
this is
adjusted.
awesome.
For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple
my
screens
God,
can
I'm
be played
gonna
if
nut.
one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2
That's the
or
virtual
a
card.
Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
That's the virtual card we just saw yesterday.
Game Share also
last
supports
week.
online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with
You
friends
no
via
longer
Game
have to buy
Chat,
demos.
which we showed
you
earlier.
no longer have to download demo
Game
only
Share
to play
can only
with
be
friends,
used
so
with
you could-
compatible games. This feature is planned for several
Oh
titles,
my.
starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Yo.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
Oh my god.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
1080 native? Whoa!
The screen supports
That's a
up to
major
120
increase.
frames per second,
1080
allowing for smoother
native
gameplay in
display
supported
with
titles.
120 FPS. LCD HDR.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
So these rumors about it being as powerful as a PS4
The
Pro.
all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
You.
Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Thank you. Oh my god, my
The SL
big Mongoloid
and SR
fingers
buttons
can
are
finally
bigger
press
for
those.
greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Oh my god, yes. Because I got giant fucking hands.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
What did I say? Mouse!
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible
It's the
games.
Nintendo
Both the left
all-in-one.
and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
That could also mean DS
It also
and
uses
3DS,
noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your
cabinets as
voice
well.
will come through clearly.
Possibly also the Wii and Wii U, because that also had voice chat.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Full immersion sound of... Whoa. Whoa. Okay, hold on. I know that this is just supposed to demonstrate the music and the audio sampling. That's not what I saw. Water temple. There goes your shadow.
Place
I
your
know that
Nintendo
it's been
Switch 2
rumored an
however you
Ocarina
like, with a
remake might be
large,
coming
sturdy
too, so I don't
stand.
know if that was the tease.
You can move it freely, like this.
That's what it is. Shadow Link, exactly. That's immediate.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the
I
bottom
saw
of the
that too,
system,
and I was like,
there's
wait,
one
hold
on
on.
top as well.
So this could be dual screen.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage,
So
8 times
a
that of
PS4
Nintendo
Pro.
Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
4K support.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Oh my god.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Well, I'm definitely going to need to upgrade the computer and a couple other things this year so we don't crash stream, but holy crap.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
That's what I'm fucking
This helps
talking
keep
about.
performance stable.
Thank you for the new fan. And I knew that
On
would be
Nintendo
coming.
Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
And then there's going to be
And
people who's going
to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello.
There's got to be themes. That's
My
what I'm
current
thinking.
location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh?
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
Is this supposed to be like PS5's intro with Astrobot?
There are a lot of question mark icons here.
Or was that PS4?
Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
I was thinking this whole time it was the middle
A magnetic
piece.
circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Wait a second, so what's that middle piece? What's up, Rotus?
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Oh my god.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Oh my god.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos.
Oh my god.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out.
So if we're not
There
getting
are
an
plenty.
Ocarina remake, you could probably expect
Nintendo Switch 2
Ocarina of
Welcome Tour
Time
will launch as a
3DS
paid
to be
digital game
ported.
on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh man.
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Wow.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Okay. MSD.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
XC. I actually have a few of those and they never worked on the Switch.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Okay.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Now you don't have to rebuy certain
We're
games
also
anymore.
releasing a new Pro controller. It has a C button, which
So
launches
you're
Game
telling me
Chat,
I
and on
don't
the
have
back,
to
there are new
rebuy Breath of
GL
the
and
Wild,
GR
Dark
buttons,
Souls
which you can use to
Remastered,
assign
Skyrim, or
existing button
anything else.
controls.
I could just port not just my save data,
In
but
addition,
the
an
actual
audio
games?
jack has been added. We've introduced
my
a few new
God.
features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
Port it all over. Oh, hells yes, LH.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Whoa.
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
2 months?
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take
3
advantage
types
of
of
the
games?
performance and features of Switch 2.
What's the third type of game?
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Oh my god.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Super Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
I'm just gonna say this now. I've brought this up before.
Up next, it's Bowser Live.
Smash
a mode
Ultimate's
where
the last
left player
Smash.
wins.
Okay?
Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice.
How do you make Smash
And compete in other
continue?
minigames
Because
using
there's
full body
no way
movement
you're gonna
and
make a better
sound.
Smash than Ultimate.
Finally, take a
You
ride
expand
the
on
mouse-controlled
Ultimate.
carnival
You give
coaster.
Ultimate the
With
Mario
safety
Kart
bar
8
lowered
treatment
and
with
secure.
Switch 2. How much you guys want to bet we're going to be hearing about Smash Ultimate
Use mouse
updates?
controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Oh my god.
When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
Oh my
Enjoy the thrill
God.
of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station?
Excuse me.
From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Holy crap. They'll make Super
Nintendo
Smash,
Switch 2 players
yeah,
who
bro,
already own
Smash,
Super Mario
Smash,
Party
Smash.
Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2
Oh my
Edition
God,
plus
bro, this-
Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Fucking called it. Yep. Fucking
Nintendo
called
Switch
it,
2
boys.
editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Maybe we'll hear certain YouTubers
and
stop
also support
bitching about how the
HDR,
game's bad.
which makes the image more vibrant,
Yeah, I'm still on that.
so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Oh my god.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's
Oh
a
my-
game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Oh my god.
Proceed north.
What?
Or you can share your creations using QR
I might
codes and
actually
send
go
them
after
to another
Korok
player
seeds
to create
finally.
in their game.
Oh my god. Other people's builds?
We hope
So-
these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Tears of the Kingdom a long time ago was
In Kirby and the
theorized to
Forgotten
be
Land,
multiplayer,
you'll be
and
able
now
to
it
enjoy an
technically
additional
is.
story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along
Oh
with
my
improved
God,
graphics
Zelda
and frame
Notes.
rates.
LH. Holy crap.
This story takes place in the
I was gonna
Forgotten
say
Land
that
after
I can
being
see
struck
you
by a
collecting Korok
powerful
seeds
meteor
now.
that's
Yeah.
causing some
Yeah,
mysterious
because if
changes.
it literally coincides with your save data and it tells you what you...
We hope
Oh
you're
my
looking
God,
forward to
that's
Kirby's
awesome.
new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Damn right.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a couple upgrades before I stream the Switch 2.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Called it.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
I'm for real shooketh. I'm fucking sold. I'm gonna have to get in touch with a buddy of mine from school who actually does wheelchair basketball. And he's like fucking pro. So I'm gonna have to ask him like, hey, did you see the Switch 2 announcement? And if he did, I'm gonna be like, yo! Oh my god. No, that's too cool. The entire game is based around the goddamn motion control mechanics. I love that. Oh my god.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Call of Duty, I'm just saying it right. Elden Ring. I fucking said it last night. What did I say last night, boys? Yep.
Can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
We're talking Elden Ring. We're talking Call of Duty. We're talking Helldivers. Halo. Anything you can think of is probably coming to Nintendo.
May you take the throne.
And that's probably why we haven't heard anything about the Metal Gear Master Collection Volume 2.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo!
Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not.
Elden Ring PLD is
2,
Dark Souls
later
Open
this year.
World, co-made by R.R. Martin.
皆さんこんにちは、カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。 ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した「Years 1、2 Fighters Edition」の2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale.
My
Rebels!
God.
Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
Trying to
The game is a story about friendship.
What I'm fucking seeing.
You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
We often go through these patterns.
Now, let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Collaboration with
at EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before.
So as a Nintendo fan,
and the new mouse
seen
controls
this
on Switch
before.
2 give you even more ways
So
to
you're
experience the
telling
adventure.
me that the end of the Wii U and the entire
Discover the
8
enhanced
years of the
magic
Switch
when
was
Hogwarts
the
Legacy
most
launches on the same
recent
day
Dark
as Switch 2.
Times?
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Oh my god, no way. I thought the Switch was supposed to be the end of the Dark Times by the Wii U, but it seems like the Switch was the continuation of the Wii U. Switch 2 is the end of the Dark Times. Hogwarts Legacy is already on the Switch, but it doesn't run as well as like it does on like PS4 or PS5. So this is... I want the upgrade to LH. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 with a SpongeBob tie-in. And there's Activision like I fucking called it.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Oh my god.
We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
I need it.
And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination.
The Switch is the
Our
dawn.
ever-expanding
This is the
game
day.
will
Yeah.
release on the same day as Switch 2.
You notice how they did the announcement 2 months
Plus,
before the release?
we are
just like the
excited to
Switch
bring
1?
another familiar agent to the platform.
Holy crap. Wait, new Hitman title and Nintendo gets the trailer? If Switch 2 gets the new Indiana
James
Jones
Bond.
game, I
The
am
world's
fucking
favorite spy is
pre-ordering that
coming to
as soon
Nintendo
as
Switch
possible.
2, so stay tuned.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party.
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and
All
enhancements.
these years of sounding like
and
a crazy
all new
guy might
minigames
actually
with
have come
unique ways to
true.
play.
The Switch 2 seems
Square
to be the
Enix
all-in-one.
presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
Console,
Set foot in
handheld,
Luxembourg as a
PC.
warrior of light once more.
It's the
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong? Please? Koei Tecmo?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
I'm going to cry.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call...
It's going to be canon.
The Imprisoning War.
It's going to be canon.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
It sounds to be the moon.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Oh shit! Son of a bitch, she did it! Oh my god, that name. LH,
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of
you
Imprisonment.
do realize that what you, me, and
It's
Dan...
being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
You do realize what we talked about
We hope
these
you're looking
past
forward to
couple
the
of
untold
years
story of the
is
Imprisoning
now
War,
confirmed.
which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Age of Calamity,
And
Age
now,
of Imprisonment
some
are
news
canon.
about Nintendo Switch Online.
There is no other way to
You
say
can
it.
continue to enjoy Nintendo
first
Switch
Hyrule Warriors,
Online
no.
on Switch 2.
But
And with
Age of
Nintendo
Calamity,
Switch
Age of
Online Plus
Imprisonment-
expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
That means there's a third game.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races.
I really can't hold
Featuring
it in.
the
I am,
series
like,
first,
freaking out
machine
right now.
customization and story mode. Get ready to experience
I said this shit would
F-Zero
come.
GX.
People said I was stupid and I was
In
crazy.
games that support multiplayer,
Motherfuckers, look
up
what
to
just
4 can
fucking
play
happened.
together locally. or online.
Today is the day to prove I was
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases.
Holy fucking shit.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the
Gale of
future.
Darkness. Oh my fucking god, yes. And Coliseum, they get the respect.
Nintendo
They
GameCube,
get the fucking
Nintendo
respect
Classics,
they fucking
the
well
Switch 2
deserve.
exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
I already have
It can
one,
connect
but
wirelessly
I'm probably
and also
gonna get
has
that
a
too.
C button to quickly
no, it's
access
confirmed.
Game
I'm
Chat.
getting that. I'm fucking getting that.
The
I'm fucking
Nintendo
getting that.
GameCube
Oh my
controller,
God.
exclusively
Oh my God.
available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classic.
I've said it multiple times.
Of course,
and I'm finally
you can continue
glad
to play
that
select
today
games from the
proved me
systems
right.
shown
We
here
don't
on
need
Nintendo
Wind
Switch
Waker
2.
HD. We don't need
Okay,
Twilight Princess
let's see
HD.
some more games
It
from
would
our
be
publishing
nice,
and development
but we need
partners.
to shut the fuck up about that because we're going to get a GameCube cabinet. Look at what just happened. Oh my god. Fuck. Wow. 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 What? No way. So, yeah, you guys could probably expect Pokemon XD and Gale of Darkness being played in the future because now that it's on the Switch, too, This is why I was born and raised Nintendo and why I never strayed
I'm Randy
away.
from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming
This is why
flagship
it always
Borderlands
pays to be a
game,
Nintendo
will
fan.
launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
I hope they
Borderlands
release
is
Wii
back.
U in a while. They might.
Loot
They
and
might,
shoot
Rotus.
your way
I'm not
through
gonna
a
lie, they
world
might.
filled with wild
NDS
enemies and
3DS.
outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead.
And I hate how the
there's
audio
more
is
from 2K
desynced,
on the
but
way.
everybody in the world's watching
Hi,
this right
I'm
now.
Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
I'm literally
In Civ
so
7,
fucking
you'll
happy.
establish
I
an
can't hold it
empire
in.
and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2.
You guys remember
And
how
if you already own the
Project
Nintendo Switch
Revolution
version,
was with the
you can
Wii?
experience mouse
This is
controls
what
on
it is
Switch
again.
2 by purchasing the upgrade.
So they didn't do
And
the
we
Wii
have
U step.
even more
They
news
went the
from 2K.
inverse.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered man.
Monkey Island?
Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Uh-oh. Hook, line, and sinker.
What happened there?
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
What happened there?
But youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, tastes amazing, doesn't it?
That's not good. Let's wait for that to load because it seems like we were disconnected from the actual live feed a while ago. So let's get...
My name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
There we go.
We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk...
Did I just hear Cyberpunk 2077 is getting added to Switch 2? Did I... Wait, did I just hear that right? Switch 2 is getting Cyberpunk 2077?
スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Okay.
The art style.
So that's not good. I don't know if that's on my end or if that's actually across the board, but their presentation is not synced up. Is it delayed for me only getting spoiled over the live stream? Could care less about it. So a lot of people are also getting the same thing of like their shit's getting pretty fucked right now. Interesting. Try that one. Translate to English. I was on the Portuguese site. Oops. It's gonna say watch on YouTube. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back just a bit. Here we go. Thanks, Rotus. It's not jamming. Okay, thanks, man. That helps a ton.
That WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker.
Wow. How did that happen again? At the same spot, no less.
G7 リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Wow, okay, yeah.
本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作。
Yeah, it seems like the actual presentation got It seems like the presentation got desynced. Oh no. Even on the Nintendo website. Oh no. Oh, I want to find out what else there is. Come on, don't do this to me. Damn it. Sorry about this, guys. The internet broke, basically, because everybody's watching this around the world. So it's Survival Kids. That's what that's called.
本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目。メイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. And you get Cyberpunk. Wow. ain't even done yet. This is what I was talking about for the past few years, guys. And it's finally here. All of these are coming out the same day, huh?
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
No.
I give you my blood.
No.
I give you my life. Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
What a hell of a time to finish Dark Souls 1 Remastered. Boys, what did I say last night? What did I fucking say last night? Switch 2 is going to get a very specific title. And I've been thinking about getting it for PS4, but if Switch 2 is going to get it, I might as well get it for that. And it's not Elden Ring, even though we now know Elden Ring's coming. This isn't Elden Ring. Elden Ring was already announced at the beginning.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
It's Bloodborne.
The moon tears will flow for one.
And I think, instead of getting it for PS4...
And one alone.
What? Not Bloodborne? This is a new game. Oh my god. Wait a second. Available only on the Switch 2?
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available.
Whoa!
That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, they're not done. Don't do this to me. Is it Air Ride? Oh, son of a bitch. Don't do this to me, boys. Is Air Ride getting remade? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Air Ride 2! Oh my god! What?
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
And it finally gets a sequel.
Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Bug Snacks. Really? That's Bug Snacks. Is this not Bug Snacks? It's not. What did I say? Open world Donkey Kong, gonna have a touch of that goddamn side scrolling, is gonna be Country 6, and it's gonna tie in with Payroll and the previous Country games. And if it doesn't tie in with Payroll, then it's definitely Open World Kong. Fucking welcome home, DK! 11 years. 11 fucking years.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Like, I know he got a redesign and all that, but why'd they give
Thank
DK
you for
pants?
watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
My God. Okay, when it comes over the treehouse presentations, I don't know if we'll be covering those, but oh my God, let's do a recap. Holy shit. We have so much to do. Wow. 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 Wow, okay, I think all of us need to take a BRB just for a few moments to just take a step back and breathe, and then we'll be back in about, oh God, 5 to 10 minutes. And then we'll do a recap. We'll cover what was shown in the Switch 2 presentation. I might even open up I might even close the call I'm in right now and possibly get in a call with one or two of you guys as well. Not sure yet. But yeah, let's take a couple of minutes and then we'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes because oh my God, I need to wow. All right. Holy shit. Wow. Welcome back, one and all, welcome back. Holy wow. Holy wow. Holy wow. Holy wow. And there we go. So welcome back. That was insane. Okay. Now, I apologize for getting so loud and so goddamn fucking emotional during that presentation, but I've seen a lot, if not all of this, coming for a very long time. And whether it's on stream, off stream, I've been talking about this for probably as long as I've been streaming, maybe a little bit longer. I've been talking about a Nintendo all-in-one. It's going to have all of the goddamn consoles on one console, but it's also going to have the incorporation of a console for TV, a handheld, and a PC. And we're finally seeing that with the Switch 2. They have their own Discord-like function with the video calling, the voice chatting, the screen sharing, and all that good stuff. So let me start with that. That is something that I know I just popped off on when I saw that. And I know that for people like myself and LH, Dan, that's going to be a very useful tool. So that first tool, the Discord-like connection, which seems like it's its own app or it's going to be integrated through all the games. So right there, you could play your own game and still be in a call with other people playing other games, and you could either see them, you could see their gameplay, or you could have them green screen in front of their gameplay. For people like myself, LH, Dan, and a lot of people in the Zelda community, this is going to be like next to water in a desert. This is the next best thing for theorists, researchers, people who study lore in video games and story, and needing, like, comparing notes and such. This is a godsend. Because then instead of having to either, you know, get to the computer where our setups are 9 times out of 10, with, like, our capture cards and all that other stuff. Let's say one of us is on the go, we just pop a mobile hotspot at that point, connect the Switch 2 to that, and then we're in this group call. And we can share notes. Like, I could be open with Tears of the Kingdom, LH could have Breath of the Wild, Dan could have Ocarina of Time, and if we need to do some comparing notes of 3 games at once, we're right there. We don't have to open up Discord or anything. What's even more nuts is, let's say someone else, like a 4th person, is doing notes with us or research, and they have Skyward Sword open. Or Link to the Past, or the Oracle games, or Link's Awakening, or Echoes of Wisdom. Like, do you guys not see how amazing that is? For many different reasons, whether you're playing multiplayer, or doing research, or more, that's just amazing. The thing is, they even made it easy for someone like me to participate in the discussion as someone who is proud of my ability to connect my earphones to myself. Exactly. And I'm just sitting here like, with the full 360 immersion now, that's even better. Now we know what that C button's for. It's literally for chat. Certain games will be getting upgrades, enhancements. Then there's a tech demo game. God, this is too cool. Oh my god, so how do I really begin with this? Open world Mario Kart. Bowser's Fury enhancement. So technically, but technically not. Bowser's Fury was a really good, small, additional game mode, but it had hopes for what could come to 3D Mario. We haven't seen that yet. Except we have. You know where that 3D tech demo for Bowser's Fury went to? It went straight to Donkey Kong. That Bowser's Fury small little game mode on 3D World's port went straight to goddamn Donkey Kong. Which, Donkey Kong getting a new game, by the way, for the first time in 11 years, already fucking is amazing to hear and see. So I'm really goddamn stoked about that. However, though, I didn't see Diddy. I didn't see Chunky, Tiny, Lanky. I didn't see the Kremlings. I didn't see K. Rool. None of that. So what this could be is, this could very well be a reboot on Donkey Kong. Because I was thinking this was DK Jr., aka current day Donkey Kong the Third's father and Cranky's direct son. But it's not because he has the tie. That is current day Donkey Kong the Third. So the very fact that we have a new Donkey Kong game, though, is goddamn amazing. That's the Bowser's Fury enhancement that got turned into a new game, and it's Donkey Kong. I could be wrong, though. I could be hella wrong, but that's too good. My God, Donkey Kong's back. What else? So, I was just talking to the missus about this. So, Duskblood, this one. We were just finishing off Dark Souls Remastered last night. And I said, how much you guys want to bet Elden Ring or Bloodborne or something's going to come to the Switch too? Good foresight on Elden Ring. I thought this would be, Bloodborne, but it's not. Last night when we played Dark Souls Remastered, there's a certain boss in one of the DLCs that we try to go against, and I realized it would be fruitless and too fucking tough to do. Like, there's no fucking way we're going to be able to do it. So, the reason why I thought this was Bloodborne is because of the Great British setting, Jesus, the Great Britain setting with the clock tower of Big Ben and all that shit. And the reason why I still think it's the Bloodborne world, but not Bloodborne the game, one, because we already know it's called Duskblood. The thing is, though, last night when we were playing Dark Souls Remastered and ended it off, do you guys remember we faced against Manus, the Father of the Abyss, last night? I realized he has way too much resistance and way too much health to even try to hit, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, nope, we're not even going against Manus. And we bailed, right? There's been this thing for years saying that the goddamn Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring universes are all connected to one universe, but they're different worlds, yet they connect to one story. The main underlying cause is, how does that work? It's the Abyss. The Abyss is very similar to the Still World from Zelda, and Manus, the Father of the Abyss, is very similar to Null. That's Manus. That dude standing with the axe holding the guy in midair, that giant dude, that's Manus. That's the guy we fought last night and fucking bailed out. That's him. The guy who brought darkness to Ulasil and then all of Lordran went under, thus creating the events of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, that's him. That's Manus. That is the guy who created the entire abyss and darkness in Dark Souls, which was also hinted at Demon Souls, which they teased at with Psychro and Elden Ring and Bloodborne, but had no way to tie it in. This is the Bloodborne world. That's Manus from Dark Souls 1. This is the confirmation that, yeah, all of their games are connected because of Manus, the father of the Abyss. But what's really nuts is this is only going to be on Switch, too. This, as well. It looks like a rat, but you're noticing the bird wings, right? I want to point that out. Dusk Bloods, only for Nintendo Switch 2. And not for PlayStation, surprisingly. This rat actually has a wing. What if I told you guys that this rat becomes a full-on bird? This is the crow from Dark Souls 1. The same crow that carries you from the Undead Asylum to Firelink Shrine. I'm just saying it now, but that's the giant-ass crow. That's the giant-ass bird that swoops down and carries you off. So there's that. So apparently, Soulsborne is going to be connecting their universe via Nintendo. That is nuts. That is nuts. I love that. Because that right there, that's the abyss leaking through to the reality. The dark stuff that corrupted Knight Artorias. And this setting in Great Britain is supposed to be Bloodborne. You are unfamiliar with Elden Dark Blood lore. I think, LH, you would like it. Yes, there's a little bit of time travel with Dark Souls 1, and there's the whole thing that the main character from Dark Souls 1 becomes the bad guy in Dark Souls 3. But it's a whole bunch of different games with a shared universe, and even though it wasn't outright connected, you know, hard right, this is the game that would be connecting them. It's nuts that Nintendo would be getting it. So I think you would like the story of the entire Soulsborne series, LH. It's pretty nuts. So we're going to go to our next obvious one, which is going to be really goddamn obvious. And I'm sorry to sound like an asshole earlier, but I said this last year. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD would be nice to have on the Switch or the Switch 2. But I'm also someone who looks at things realistically. There's no way they're going to release that. Yet. Let me put an asterisk on that. There is no goddamn way they're going to release Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD on the Switch 1. It'll probably be on the Switch 2. But why isn't it here yet? Why don't we have it yet? What? Then how about we shut the fuck up and wait? Because if we look at the patterns that Nintendo usually does, because Nintendo loves doing things with patterns, they did NES, SNES, Game Boy. They did N64, next would be GameCube. GameCube is next and Wind Waker's on there. You know what else is on GameCube? Twilight Princess and the Zelda Collector's Edition that I have. That has Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. But we also get Soul Calibur 2 with Link in it, and I have that game. Kirby Air Ride gets a goddamn sequel, which is goddamn nuts to see finally. But the GameCube cabinet's going to be that first step into getting Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD, because I don't know if you guys had Wind Waker on the GameCube. It didn't look that clean. I'm just being honest with you guys. I know that this is a GameCube like cabinet for the goddamn Switch 2, but that's not GameCube graphics. You know what kind of graphics those are? Those are better polygons and better graphics and better shading that you didn't get on the GameCube. Because on the GameCube, these colors were a little bit more muted and a little bit more gray. And a little bit more blurry. This would be the HD version. So, what am I getting along with this? You guys ever notice how Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie looks too clean to be the original N64 version on the Switch? It's because it's the Microsoft version with all of the old Nintendo stickers and logos on it. So visually, it's like the rare port to Microsoft version of Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie visually, but it has like all the Nintendo logos and the rare logos on there. But it's not the original game. It's not the original N64 game. Okay, how do you prove this even more? Play Ocarina of Time on the Switch. Go to the Fire Temple. You're missing the chant. That version of Ocarina of Time, because you're missing the chant and certain aspects visually, that's the GameCube version from the Master Collection. This is Wind Waker HD, but with the GameCube buttons. I'm going to guarantee it right now. Because there is no way, after Aonuma made that, comment in an interview of saying that we are so sorry for how Wind Waker originally turned out that we're going to completely redo the Tingle Triforce quest. I highly doubt this is going to be the original Triforce quest with Tingle, and I highly doubt we're going to get the original Tingle tuner. I think we're going to get the Tingle bottle, and I think we're going to be getting... what do you call it? The upgraded Tingle Triforce Shard quest. So, I can't say it's 100% the fact, but I don't think Aonuma would be comfortable re-releasing the GameCube version of this. But even if it is, hot damn, we get Wind Waker. We get the fucking GameCube, like I've been saying. LH says, but the bottle is useless now. The bottle is useless, yeah. How about the big one? The Miiverse is gone, yeah. This one, LH and I, we talked about with Dan and a couple other people. Some I feel comfortable talking about, some I still don't. But at the end of the day, LH, myself, and Dan the Man, the Triforce Trio, we hit it on the head. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Both of these are going to be canon. The first Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U, that's not. That's just a nice little fun side game. Age of Calamity, in my eyes, and I don't want to speak on your behalf, LH, but from what we talked about, Age of Calamity is canon. No matter how you look at it, it just opens up a new branch, a new timeline, right? Same with the stamps from TP Remake. True, true. But new timeline, yeah. Okay, good, good. Now, this one doesn't seem to. No, it doesn't. And that's exactly where I'm going at. Age of Imprisonment How do I make this hot take without outright naming people? There is a certain person on this one is touted as the story leading into Tears of the Kingdom. Exactly. That's where we're going to get into. There's a certain person online, I will not be naming names, but their entire fucking online presence is the whole notion that Tears of the Kingdom sucks, the story is bad, it's just a carbon copy of Breath of the Wild, and ever since they slipped on my radar about a year ago, they haven't been able to get off my recommended feed, and it pisses me off. I will not be naming this person's YouTube, but just know that they use a Pokemon for their name and for their main character, or their, character they present themselves as. And their whole premise online is quite literally spouting a 3-hour bullshit lecture to essentially say TLDR, Tears of the Kingdom sucks, it's a bad game, and if you like that game, you fucking suck. Yes, that exists out there. Yes, there is a person out there whose whole online presence is just saying Tears of the Kingdom sucks because it's a carbon copy and there was no story. I'd like to say to that stuck-up motherfucker, watch the
Please
Switch
take a
2
look.
presentation. It's called being patient.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
There it is.
So that's Hyrule.
God damn it. I want her to say it before it cuts, but... So that's Hyrule Castle. That's the outside of Raru's castle. We finally get to see what it looks like proper. Yeah. So LH, I'm gonna boost up the quality for you. I know you need a screenshot. Where's that location at? Are you sure about that? What's this up here? That's Mount Hylia. Oh, okay, yeah. I almost thought it was Mount Hebra for a moment. Yeah, it is. Okay. Holy shit. Sorry about that, LH. I see it now. Oh my god. We do see a path to the castle for a moment. That would be on the other side, wouldn't it? Unless it's this front side that the pond is at. But no, here? Okay, yeah.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then...
One before that. Oh...
A war was fought to vanquish this evil. One which future generations
Come on.
would call... the Imprisoning War.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay, I saw it. 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 Okay, I saw that. Holy crap.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Okay.
So that's...
They literally were on the path down here on the left, coming up to this point. Got it. Okay, so let me get back to what I was talking about earlier then. To those same certain people out there that I'm not going to be naming, I think they need to learn patience, and I think they need to learn to not look at Zelda from a face level. They need to realize that Zelda is actually more story-driven, and it's more piecing together things. If you try to put together Zelda info based on one or two games that you've ever played, and then completely flame the Zelda team, the Zelda series, based on one bad experience with one game that's actually really incredible, there's going to be no wonder there's going to be people that hate your ass. You make a whole 3-hour video flaming one game because you just didn't like it? That's fine, but saying it's outright bad and then saying the people who like the game are bad and stupid just makes you look like a complete dick. Because then you get announcements like this where, hey, you know that question people had of what was Zelda doing the entire time of Tears of the Kingdom? Here you go. This is it. This is that answer. And for people like myself, LH, and Dan, we've been like, oh, this is our time. We've seen this coming. And it's just... It's just amazing to see finally, you know?
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Mm-hmm. I almost thought she was wielding Fee, but no, she's not. She's wielding a Zonite sword. Damn. Does this mean the older Hyrule Warriors also get... Maynard's construct there? It's the original... The one later seized. Yep. This would be that battle that got everybody all scuffed up that we didn't get to see. And, not to name names, but there's also someone else online who's like, well, yeah, there's a reason why Ganondorf said he saw this before. It's because it happened already. And I kept saying, no, that's not the case, because he's saying it more of a theming thing of, I've seen this idea before. It's because he has the corrupted time stone, and because Rauru already tried to fight Ganondorf before. But we didn't see that. Now we can. And that's what's fucking nuts. Because there they all are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 in a row. Not damaged, not scuffed up, before they seal Ganondorf underground. Before Ganondorf says, I've seen this before. He didn't see it before, he just kind of planned it because he had the time stone. But now we get the actual fucking events. That looks to be at the Forgotten Temple. Mm-hmm. Yep. The monument to mark as a gravesite for every single goddamn hero. Yep. 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 So who knows, LH? Maybe that tunnel I theorized about from the Forgotten Temple to Hyrule Castle, like current Hyrule Castle, which would be Temple of Light. Maybe that tunnel actually exists this whole time. This is this is too cool to accept. So you guys know what's going to happen, right? I'm just going to say it now, again, for X amount of years. There's going to be a third game. There's going to be a third Legend of Zelda blank of the blank game. It's going to happen right after Tears of the Kingdom. Koga's going to be the main bad guy. The Yiga clan are now the main enemies, since there's no monsters anymore, no demons, since they're all gone because Ganondorf's gone. But Koga's still alive, and Koga can find out how to use the malice and all of the gloom and the miasma, as LH put it before, and then just use that to turn into the new Demon King Reborn. And there you go. And there you go. There will be a third game without Ganondorf. This one's going to have Ganondorf. And you know what's nuts about this? You got to play as both the Calamity Ganon and, like, Terraco in Age of Calamity. You could play as Ganondorf. You could probably play as Ganondorf now. We also need to figure out if this deciphers into text or not, because it seems like it's repeating. So it seems like, but who's Koga? Is he another? No, Koga is the leader of the Yiga clan, those Sheikah defectors that went against the crown because they were driven out of the country. The Yiga split off from the Kakariko Sheikah. What was it, right before or right after the first Great Calamity over 10,000 plus years ago? I'm sending something to you now, LH. It's going to be that screenshot I just took of the Hyrule Warriors area, but it seems like what I'm sending you now gets repeated. So it's going to be the same thing repeated over and over. After the events 10,000 years ago. Yes, yes. All right, there you go. So Master Koga is more than likely a title. It's not really the guy's name. Because there was a Master Koga 100 years ago, and even though the Sheikah have, what, a life expectancy of like 120, 150 at most, there's no way that the Koga from 100 years ago is the same Master Koga in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. It's more than likely an apprentice or the son of Koga's apprentice or something, like someone who was able to hold up the title long after the original Master Koga was dead. The thing is, though, Master Koga in Tears of the Kingdom got away, just like he did in Breath of the Wild. So when you fought him in Breath of the Wild, you thought he was dead. He fell into a giant pit with an iron ball smacking on him, but he lived, we come to find out. Master Koga lives on through Tears of the Kingdom, and then got away Team Rocket style, as LH put it. LH actually has a video on that, where Master Koga is blasting off again. Let's see if I can find that real quick, because that'll be the perfect thing to show you, Rotus. Oh yeah, LH, I'm always happy to help you guys. Always happy to help my friends and family. LORULEAN. Oh wait, hold on. LH, what do you mean you're not famous? These are search predictions based on popular searches in the past. And apparently people are finding you by low roll historian and low rollian historian, 2 words. But this is what I'm talking about. You're famous, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, Wills. Hey, Max! Holy crap! He already started a play. Oh my god. Okay. Max is someone that LH and I know. Pretty cool dude as well. So, why is your channel not showing up? I want just channels. I don't want all of this. I just want channels. Did you mean low rule history? I swear to God, if that actually makes you show up this way, I have to go to your page. There's a high roll Zelda princess and a low roll Zelda. Yep. Low roll is the... Okay, how do I say this? The light world consists of Hyrule, the Sacred Realm, the Twilight Realm, the Dark World, yeah. And then there's Low Roll, which is the complete opposite of everything. So, Low Roll is like the dark version of High Roll, but it's not the Dark World. The Dark World is a completely different thing that's within the Light World. Here you are, LH. I know that there's 2 kingdoms. There are actually 2. Well, that's the thing. Within the Light Roll, Hilda is the Princess of Low Roll. Exactly. It's like Zelda's Princess of Hyrule. Yes, and within the Light World, there's the Kingdom of Hyrule. There is also Labrina, Holodrum, Hytopia. What other kingdom am I forgetting about? Oh, there's Twilight Realm, and so when it comes to Low Roll, as far as we know with Low Roll, there's just the dark or quote-unquote opposite version of Hyrule so far. But because of that, and because it has its own Low Roll Triforce, there's this whole thing that there could be like the Low Roll equivalency of like the Low Roll Sacred Realm, which we already know about, the Low Roll Dark World, the Low Roll Twilight Realm, which would be nuts as hell. But what's really weird about that is, if Null is the true evil behind everything, does that mean the goddesses of Low Roll also helped the goddesses of Hyrule at the same time of vanquishing Null, or are the goddesses of Low Roll involved with a different evil that they had to see? Like it's yeah, that, but LH knows how to, like, when it comes to Zelda stuff, LH is our guy. So let's see. It's gonna be in videos. There we go. Koga blasting off again.
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again!
There you go. There you go, but that's what I'm talking about. Koga didn't die. Koga got away, so it's on purpose that Hilda's dress has a Triforce upside down. Yes. Yes. So let me play that one last time.
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again!
So is that the abandoned Hebra mine underneath Rito Village? Okay. Okay, well, this is the perfect time since we have LH in chat. We're gonna try to find We're going to open up the Tears of the Kingdom map real quick. So the reason why I'm doing this is important. So down here is the Yiga clan hideout. In Breath of the Wild, you fought Koga here. He fell down this hole to the Yiga clan hideout chasm, where in Breath of the Wild we didn't know at the time that it was a hole that goes to the underground, but now we know. So let's go to the underground, aka the depths. Koga lived. He more than likely, if he didn't land on top of this light route, he landed in the water down here. But he lived and started his journey underground. And that's where his foot soldiers found out. What I noticed in Tears of the Kingdom is the foot soldiers in the Yiga clan proper are a little bit more ballsy, just because their disguises have gotten a little bit better. And their disguises aren't like 5 regular NPCs. They could be almost anyone now. And there's way more of the Yiga. And there's more towns being rebuilt. Almost like civilization is coming back. Imagine now for a moment, you have an Age of Calamity re-established map. Hyrule Garrison now takes up a majority of Central Hyrule Field's south, division, all the way to the Great Plateau. The Great Plateau is now drained because of Tears of the Kingdom, and we can now walk up there. Imagine for a moment that every single settlement is now rebuilt, re-established, and it's just like Age of Calamity, where trade, commerce, and the kingdom can now thrive once again. Especially since the Demon King Reborn is now dead, and the curse is broken, and everybody can live the Yiga clan. Koga is still out there. And, let's not forget, that these Yiga clan members can look like civilians. The Underground Depths Exploration Team, which is both Hylians and Sheikah. These people are the Sheikah that have turned. So just theorize and ponder with me for a moment. There's a third game. The entire kingdom is rebuilt. And there's a wedding to start the game off between Paya, Impa's granddaughter, and Turo, the lead researcher of Zonai Ruins. Anybody else notice that Turo is a new character, kind of like Pen and Joshua and shit like that? Okay, cool. You notice how the main costumes you'll find the Yiga foot soldiers in are like the mushroom hats of Hateno, or the underground expedition team and shit like that? I feel like Joshua is that right hand. I feel like she's the informant for Koga. Is the curse really broken, or did we end another cycle? That's where we're about to get to, Rotus. Joshua is the leader of the underground expedition team. She's also a Sheikah that wasn't in Breath of the Wild. So you're telling me that there's Sheikah confirmed outside of the kingdom, which is not too far-fetched. My only question is why? I could pull out of the hat that Joshua comes from, let's say, Holodrum, where we know that there's also an underground there. Ambrosia, which is the equivalency of the depths there. But there's no Sheikah there other than Impa, who's traveling with Zelda. So you kind of sit there and think, well, if Joshua wasn't in Breath of the Wild, but she's a Sheikah, is she a Yiga informant? Just throwing that out there. The reason why is because if she's in charge of the underground team and the Yiga can be underground foot soldiers, she's purposely doing it. So we open up this third game, Legend of Zelda Blank of the Blank, immediately after Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. The entire kingdom's coming together for the union between Turo and Paya. A full-on crowd is there. All of the champions' descendants are in attendance. The hero, the princess, Lady Impa is also a guest of honor, all of that. The way the game opens is with the assassination of Impa during Paya's wedding, set up by Jasha, who is the right hand of Master Koga. She found out how to do this because of Dorian, whether through force or because Dorian, joined forces with the Yiga again, one way or another. But just imagine, like, infiltrations and actual boss weapons coming back and all that shit in a fully reestablished kingdom with houses and towns, and it's not so open and barren now. But there's no demons or monsters, right? Well, how do you supplement that? Answer: the wildlife. Certain enemies in Zelda, I don't classify as demons or monsters. I classify as wildlife. Those are like Skulltulas, Ngwe, Dagubabas. You're starting to notice a trend that I'm listing off enemies that weren't in the first two games. So if we do something like that, it could work. There's also this Sheikah cage that caged up Gloom in Tears of the Kingdom, and we only know a little bit about that, not too much. So, let's get back to Koga here, okay? Koga managed to escape by going underground via the hole that was there at the Yiga clan hideout. We know that he went from mine to mine to mine, trying to find this quote-unquote ultimate weapon, while conveniently Jasha is here at Lookout Landing, being the lead researcher of the underground. At the end of Tears of the Kingdom, we know that Koga was shot out of a hole via a rocket, like a self-destruct here at Abandoned Hebra Mine, straight upwards here to Rito Village. It's going to be a bit of a trek, but you can get back to the Yiga clan hideout pretty easily. Koga's alive, and he's going to get back to the hideout. He's going to assemble the troops. I don't think he'll go directly south to the hideout. He'd probably check in here at the north hideout. At the Merida branch, to see how things are going. Via the Merida branch, he'd probably then go and start heading to the main branch after checking in on those other ones. Just gonna throw it out there, but I think we're getting a third of the blank game, and Koga's gonna be the main bad guy. Again, LH though, doing the Team Rocket tie-in, that's too good.
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again!
So, Koga lives, even though Ganondorf's dead. So is the curse broken? In the traditional sense, yes, but there could possibly be that shred of malice or gloom still out there, and if it's in a Sheikah cage, it's going to get reported to Jasha. If it gets reported to Jasha and she's the informant for Koga, Koga's going to want that. If Koga touches that gloom, Koga either becomes more powerful and more evil, or Ganondorf can come back and possess Koga's body, which is entirely possible. So when it comes to Ganondorf as we know him, yes, he's dead. That curse is broken. But Ganondorf being the Demon King reborn, he could use the same properties that Demise used, which means he could use the gloom to infect someone and then turn them into the new vessel. We don't know what's going to happen yet. All we know is Age of Imprisonment's now a thing. That's fucking awesome. And it's coming this year, too. Okay, so let's see what else. Because I know that the presentation decided to bug out a good ways. Try not to burp. Let's see. Trying not to burp. Holy fuck. Prime 4, I still want to know more info about Metroid Prime 4 Beyond before we go on more with it, but I still feel like the whole thing of Culex was important. Like, Culex was really behind the whole Federation. Must be off, some things happening this afternoon, need to prepare. No worries, LH, best of luck, my dude. I will see you later, and you just have a good day, LH. I love you, brah. And I will catch you later, because this was a nuts show, and I know that you and I will probably discuss a little bit more about it later on. But have a good one, LH. Always good to see you, and thank you for coming by, my dude. Always appreciated. Kirby Air Ride is getting a sequel, finally, which is goddamn nuts. Donkey Kong finally gets a game. Here we go. Yep, Kirby Air Riders, which is Kirby Air Ride 2 at this point. Unless it's a remake of the first one, but I think it's literally a sequel. Other than that, and yeah, there's open world Mario Kart, which I feel like we need to learn a little bit more about that. I think we've covered all of the major points today when it comes to, what do you call it? The Switch 2 presentation today has been pretty goddamn nuts. You can share these with Zelda notes, so that's nuts. Like, I can literally send my Tears of the Kingdom builds to, like, LH, or Dan, or Rotus, or PLD, or anybody, and be like, hey, you want to use this, build in Tears of the Kingdom that I use? Oh, yeah, sure. Why not use this build? Okay, sure. And you can do that now. It's Zelda, but multiplayer. That's so cool. And Kirby the Forgotten Land gets a goddamn DLC. That's nuts. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty freaking hyped for Switch 2. And the games, well, I'll get into that later on. So, for the rest of the day, first hour and a half was the presentation. This past hour has been nothing but just gawking over the entire presentation itself. Wow.
It's everything. Let's set sail. This time...
Oh, so the stream really did
本作はミッドが
bug out for everyone. Okay. No bungas. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just Switch 2 is something that I've had my eyes on for a while. I've seen coming for a while. I kind of had this idea we'd be getting something like that. So, yeah, for the rest of the day, let's see. Trying to think. I don't have a new game for you guys, sadly enough to say. Yeah, I don't have a new game for you guys. Don't have a new series. So I think we could either end it or... Let's see. If we do a new game... Just gotta think of what it's gonna be. So, give us a quick BRB. We'll be back in a little bit. And we'll hopefully have a game or something. All right, we're back somewhat. So, yeah, I don't really have a game plan for you guys. So what we might do... Well, I do want to export this VOD for YouTube for just the direct, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the stream here in just a moment, so we just have this as just a Switch 2 VOD. And then, I don't have a game planned for you guys, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I don't have anything planned. So, what we're going to do is, we're just going to end it for now. And then, possibly give it, like, at minimum, a half an hour, at most a couple hours, but you'll hear something across the board on Discord, YouTube, Coffee, and stuff like that. About possibly having a new series today. And a second stream. So with that, we're just going to end it for now, and I will see you guys later on. That was a hell of a goddamn presentation. That was an amazing goddamn presentation for the Switch 2. Like I said, I called it when it came to the GameCube cabinet. I called it when it came to Wind Waker coming to a GameCube cabinet, probably Twilight Princess. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Yeah, that kind of shows that that's canon right off the bat. Kind of shows that Age of Calamity really is canon. This one down here. I'm just super fucking hyped, and I still don't know what else to say other than that was amazing. That was a goddamn amazing presentation, and 2 months. 2 months. 2 months away. So, yeah. I'm gonna go, and hopefully I'll be back pretty soon with a game, and if not, well, you'll hear about it soon. So, peace out, have a good one, and yeah, see you guys later.